Oh, hello. Forgot you were here. Hey, everybody, welcome into Pugs and Parker. This is the second of two streams that we do here each and every day. I do too. James shows up for this one. That's why we call it Pugs and Parker. You can join me every day at noon Central Standard Time for what we like to call the High Noon Show. That's where we do all the current events, anything that's trending, topics, headlines, all of the stuff that you need to know to keep you informed as to what's happening on this given day. We do it at noon every single day. Byron Q Granger is in the chat room. We welcome him as we do each and every night. Let's bring in the co-host of this show. It is, of course, James Parker from Tyler, Texas, coming in live. Got to tell you, James. Oh God, I'm losing it. I'm totally losing it. It's a good thing that you're here, and I'll tell you why. Because if you were not here today, I don't give a shit about today's show. I care about one thing that's happening right now. And if you didn't show up today, I would have just signed on and people would have been able to watch me just constantly refresh the half. Whoa. I'm sorry. I lost you. I clicked on the wrong thing and you went away. If you weren't here today, people would just have stared at me sitting here just endlessly clicking refresh on the hashtag Devin Hester hashtag. At any moment now, we're going.
Oh, is he dead?
No, he's no.
Okay, good.
Why do you go there, Mr. Negative? Is he dead?
Well, because it sounds so important and controversial, and I doubt it's football related.
It's football related. We're going to find out within the next hour whether or not he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He is in the first year of eligibility.
Oh my God, stop it.
No, not stop it. This is very important. He will be the first return man, the first special team specialist to go into the Hall of Fame. And not just go into the Hall of Fame, but go into the Hall of Fame on the first ballot, on the first time that he's eligible. There are only 3 other special teams players in NFL history who are in the Hall of Fame, and they're all kickers. 3 kickers are in the Hall of Fame. He's going to be the first
return specialist.
Yeah. He absolutely should go in, and we've all been waiting all night long for this stupid. And I guess it's on the NFL Network. I just don't have access to the NFL Network. James, look at me. I'm drinking tonight. I'm very nervous about this. I'm like, I want him to go in. He's going to go in. He is going to be the first of his kind return man to go into the Hall of Fame. But will he go in as a first ballot guy? And that's very important because he is it's not even really debated. I mean, he's pretty much the unquestioned best return man, and he holds every record for a return man. And,
well, look, let me go ahead and stroke your little Bears wiener here. But what about Gale Sayers? Had not the injury happened, he was
a running back. Gale Sayers, yes, if not the injury.
Yeah, but didn't he run back like 6 punts one season?
Yeah, he was good at that too. But he was a running back first and foremost, and it was a different game. Devin Hester changed the way they did kickoffs. He changed the way that they block and pursue in kickoffs. He was a freak. And he's not even that fast. He's fast. He's a quick guy, but he's not like considered one of the fastest. He was just good at it. He just saw things in slow motion and could hit gaps where, other guys would run straight into a wedge of guys. He would just see that little hole and he'd just be able to make it through. So, yes, you are right. Indulge. You know what, James? Indulge me, huh? Would that be so fucking hard for you to just indulge my beardom? Is that so difficult for you to just be nice and just go, you know what? It's a big moment for my buddy Pugs. And instead of taking shots at him, because somewhere he probably knows this is ridiculous, why not just support him? Why not just make a guy who's had a rough go of it these 52 years? How about just supporting him? Could you do that?
I can't anti-bear you with another bear. Like, I'm not being a contrarian here, but Devin Hester absolutely deserves to be first ballot Hall of Famer. You're totally right.
Oh, thank you.
God. He really is amazing. He is, dude.
Guy. What
he's incredible.
Moment of joy.
Is it Devin Hester compilation? Because I will watch that all day. I love those highlights. I love
Dude,
that crap.
I've been watching them all day. Been watching them all day. Been watching like hours upon hours of Devin Hester highlights. University of Miami, Chicago Bear, doesn't matter. Okay, but
No. Let me ask you this: who's the second best return man of all time?
Oh
Because
man,
Devin Hester is the best of all time. He's the only one that really that was his job.
yeah, because
They used to stick Deion Sanders back on punts, but that wasn't his job. And
Deion was a tremendous punt returner. Is it Brian Mitchell for the Redskins? Maybe
I have to have heard of him.
Well, no, he's probably a little before your time. I'll tell you a guy who's making a run at it, and I mean he's not gonna be the best of all time, but Falcons Cordarrelle Patterson is great. He's really great.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I mean, see, that's the problem here, man. There's like nobody that's second. It's like, oh yeah, but then there's like nobody who springs to mind who, I mean, we're not going to get, you know what we're going to get into?
What about Deion Sanders? That's probably my number two.
Yeah.
And I know that didn't count because he was primarily a defensive back, but he ran back quite a few kicks.
Speaking of Deion Sanders, Deion Sanders just posted this earlier today. It is absolutely absurd if Devin Hester doesn't go into the Hall of Fame as a first ballot nominee.
Agreed.
There you go. So Deion's on team Devin. And when Devin was playing, he was kind of so crazy. You know, Deion, anywhere there's a camera or a spotlight, Deion's going to make his way over to it. It was Deion during Devin Hester's rookie season. Deion is Devin Hester's favorite player of all time. And it was Deion who all of a sudden is showing up on Bear sidelines. It's like you have nothing. He's just hanging out with Devin Hester. He's like his spokesperson. You know, he's so yeah. So Deion is great, man. But Deion is in the Hall of Fame for being great at other things. Deion's in the Hall of Fame for being one of the great shutdown corners of all time. I mean, Deion was a ball hawk. Yeah. I mean, Deion was a Hall of Fame all around football player. Devin Hester sucked at cornerback. That's what he originally was. He was a cornerback. He sucked.
Yeah, but didn't they like stick him at receiver after a while?
Yeah. And he couldn't remember routes. That was his problem. He was terrible at running routes. He couldn't get it. He was just a playground guy trying to get open. Hit me. You know, that was his thing. And he scored a couple of touchdowns at wide receiver for the Bears. But no, they were like, you know what, dude? Honestly, you changed the game as a punt returner, and we want to keep you healthy. We just want you out there for every punt return and every kick return. We don't need you running into somebody. We don't need you going across the middle and getting your head taken off by some linebacker. You know, we're gonna protect you. And they made that decision about year three of his career. It's where they went, Deion or Devin, are you cool just being? He's like, I'm cool being the best ever to do this. Yeah, that will be my gig.
You got to watch a lot more Devin Hester than I did.
Every play in a Bear uniform. I didn't see much of the Atlanta stuff, but yeah.
Did they do what I saw? Like, because whatever team I was watching having to play the Bears, where they just kick it out of bounds rather than let them return it? See a lot of that?
Nah, you know, they did that from time to time.
Because I remember the Cowboys doing it multiple times.
But it became a thing with special teams for the other team, where the other team would be like, no, this is a test. We're going to kick it right to this guy and we're going to stop. And that's why he got so many touchdowns. That Tony Dungy says that the biggest regret, the only time he ever truly can say that he made a mistake, a real calculated mistake that he would never do again, was in the Super Bowl. When they decided the opening kickoff of the Super Bowl, Tony Dungy said, let's kick it right to Hester. And Hester returns it for a touchdown. It was the only kickoff return opening play that went for a touchdown in Super Bowl history. And Tony Dungy was like, yeah, that's on me, guys. I'm the one who said we're kicking it right to him and we're going to shove it down his throat. And that kickoff was so beautiful because he didn't deke and juke and get to the outside and then go up the sideline. Devin Hester ran right up the middle of the field. He ran right through.
Show me.
Moment of joy's coming up. We got other things we got to do though. Let me see. Let me pull these up. hold on. Let me refresh. Did he go in? When are they going to do the Hall of Fame announcement at the NFL Honors?
You asking me? Because I sure as hell don't know.
I think he got snubbed. I think he didn't make it. On the first ballot. There's Devin Hester. Snubbed. What the? That's okay. Oh, God, I wanted him to be. So we riot. Yeah, he didn't get in. There we go. They're coming in now. They just did it. Oh, Devin, I'm sorry for you. You'll get in, kid. But, man, it would have been nice for you to be a first ballot guy. Oh, they will not give a receiver, a return man, a first ballot Hall of Fame nod. They won't do it. That's too bad. That's too bad.
It's kind of hard to put him in the Hall of Fame when he can't run a slant.
That's the only argument. That is the argument. Seriously, I agree with you. Let's see. Here's one that just came in. How on earth do you justify Zach Thomas and Devin Hester not being in the Hall of Fame? So apparently Zach Thomas and Devin Hester didn't get in.
Oh.
A legit effing game changer goes on the ballot for the first time and he doesn't get in. That is bullshit. Okay, that's all right. I think Tony Baselli got in. All right, good for Tony Baselli. That's good. He deserves it. A lineman, one of the best of his generation. Anybody else? Tony Baselli gets in. Did Andre Johnson get in? Because he deserves to be in too. I'm not sure here.
He had to get in. Come on.
Well, we'll find out. Yeah. All right. So, you know what? It was a long shot that Devin would make it on the first ballot, but we really wanted it for the kid. We want the kid. Well, he's still a kid to me. He's much younger than I am. So,
was he like 40?
Yeah, probably not even 40. 22, retired. Okay. So he came out at 22. He retired at 33 and he's been out 5 years. So 5, 6, he's probably 38. Yeah.
Kid.
He's a kid.
You're old enough to be his dad.
Hey, all right, everybody, please welcome into the Comfort Nest Loud. Boy, James, you got your work cut out for us. The mood here, this was a Devin Hester cheering party in the lounge today. We're bringing him to the stage. He's a global sensation, a man of mirth. It's James Parker. Let's just welcome
James Hester Parker.
James Devin Hester Parker. That's too bad.
My mom was originally going to name me Devin.
Really?
No. According to a shocking new poll, President Biden has a 95% approval rating now with crackheads.
Oh, man, that's too quick.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude, but he's giving away the pipes. It's a good try. TV ratings for the Olympics are in the toilet. In fact, for the first time this year, there are more athletes than viewers.
I'm off my game. I keep refreshing the Devin Hester hash.
Why don't you put these sound bites in your 360 you got over there?
Yeah, well, someday. Go ahead. Just continue. Come on. Don't break your mood. Come on.
Olympic athletes are complaining about the food at the quarantine hotel in the Olympics, and it's getting worse. Last night they had ramen.
I had ramen tonight.
The Power of the Dog leads the Oscar race with nominations in 12 different categories, including Best Film I've Never Heard of.
What? Are you kidding me? Really?
I haven't heard of that. What the hell's The Power of the Dog? Boo it then.
It's a Netflix exclusive. I watched it. It's pretty good.
A Colombian couple has been living in a sewer for 31 years. They say sewer living, this is a real story, Bugs. They say sewer living isn't for everyone, but it suits them just fine because they don't entertain much anyway. Look at that. They're not inviting people over for the Super Bowl. Oh, man, there are more photos of maskless Stacey Abrams that surfaced, from the elementary school visit. The good news is in all the photos, she's still wearing clothes.
Oh, look at that. That's a hat trick. Politically divisive, borderline racist, and fat shaming.
Fat shaming. And finally, today is National White Shirt Day. That's a real day, Pugs. Unfortunately, the observance is being condemned by the activist group Black Shirts Matter. Jeff Glenn, who actually has seems to have a pretty good opinion on pop culture matters, says Power of the Dog was mediocre.
Yeah, we already went through this. It's
I don't
with
remember.
him. No, I'm sorry. It was probably during the High Noon Show when we were doing the
Okay.
Oscar nominations. It's a Western. I'm not a big fan of Western, but I like
What?
yeah,
That
I've
doesn't
never been
sound like a Western.
yeah, it's a Western. It's about two brothers, Benedict Cumberbatch and Landry from Friday Night Lights.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like a Korean diner or something.
No, it's a Western. And
Oh, and Landry.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's such a good actor.
Man, he's turned out to be a great actor, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like, he was
yeah.
really good in Friday Night Lights, and then he was really good in Breaking Bad, where he's like, you shouldn't have come here, Mr. White.
As the complete psycho.
Yeah,
the
Nazi.
Whack job. Then he was great in Fargo, the series Fargo, and then he's done a number of movies he's been really good with. I don't know that he was nominated. I think he might be nominated for Best Supporting Actor. I'm not kidding.
Well, they got 12 nominations, so probably.
Yeah. Well, he and his wife, he's married to Kristen Dunst, and she's nominated for Best Supporting Actress for.
Isn't she like 15 years older than him or something?
I think she is a little bit older than him, but I don't know if it's quite 15 years. But yeah, they're like
wouldn't bother me.
They're like a magnificent Hollywood acting couple. They're like both really good, and he's really good in this. He's really good in Power of the Dog.
That makes me want to see it.
I think you would like it. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix exclusive. Do you like Benedict Cumberbatch?
I guess
he's awesome because he's awesome in it. He's really good.
What have I seen him in?
He's Doctor Strange for one thing.
I only watched half of that.
Love Doctor Strange. That's one of my favorite Marvel movies. That dude's funny. That's like one of the funnier, cooler Marvel.
All right, I feel like I'm missing out now. Stop it.
All right, Power of the Dog. Good movie. It's a little slow because it's a moody movie. It gets you into it's a mood thing, It's like, but it's I don't know. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the pace of what do they call? What was that Paul Thomas Anderson movie that I like so much? I'll Drink Your Milkshake. What movie was that?
Oh, There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. Yeah, it reminds me. The tone of it reminds me of There Will Be Blood. All right, here we go. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of that.
I love that movie. There Will Be Blood.
Oh God, is that a good movie? I love everything Paul Thomas Anderson does. Everything, which is why I can't wait to see Licorice Pizza. That's one of the movies that's nominated for a whole bunch of awards this year that I have not seen. I watched Spencer last night, the Lady Diana thing. That's Twilight Girl, Kristen Stewart. She's nominated for Best Actress.
Okay, what?
She was really good in it. I didn't even.
She was Princess Diana.
Yeah, and she's really good.
Oh,
She's
look at
really
that.
Yeah, she's really good as Princess Diana. But the movie was a bore. It was really boring, And I'm a royal hag, man. I love that stuff. I love The Crown. Here's why I love it. I had to explain this today during High Noon. I don't love it because I always wanted to grow up and marry a prince. Anything like that. I love it because I just find it so absurd that we still have this royal family, that we still, even though all men are created equal and, all races are the same, except for these people. These people are special. And what we're going to do is we're going to compartmentalize our rational thoughts, and we're going to be very much equal about all humanity, except for in this regard. These people are I think that's absolutely insane that England, which is an otherwise normal country, still plays this fairy tale bullshit.
It's the female equivalent of pro wrestling, and stick with me here. And the fact that if it didn't already exist, you could not think of it. You could not imagine it if it didn't already. Now we could like see it and recognize it now because it's always been there. But like if it didn't exist, imagine going to like the people at TBS or any network and saying, listen, we're going to get these big bodybuilder dudes to wear Speedos. We'll oil them up. They'll pretend to fight, and we'll have them like scream insults at each other between matches. It'll be great.
So let me get this straight. we're all created equal. Every religion in the world teaches us this, that we're all created in God's image. And we're a modern society. We're England. We're civilized. You know, we believe in all of these tenets about how no man is just naturally. We busted up the caste system in India, or at least we tried to, you know, with English colonialism and all
Sort
that.
of.
Sort
Yeah.
of tried to, because it was wrong, James. And yet we're still going to say that these people are special from God. These are the people that God actually, and there's not.
Well, everyone knows it's ceremonial because they do not have any political power. They don't get to make laws or any of that crap.
They do not have political power, but they have incredible influence. They do have political power in the idea that most of the members of parliament will fall to their knees and grovel at these people. None of the members of parliament, regardless of how radical they are, none of them want to be on the wrong side of the queen. They all still act like, because they're, dude, it's
What
the
is
way
wrong
they're-
with the English people,
I
man?
don't
It's so
know.
weird. Because
it's how they're
look,
raised. It's
yeah, but
beaten
they
from
don't
childhood.
they don't do this in Germany. In fact, in the Netherlands, they they didn't abolish the monarchy so much as they just diminished the power to where it just means nothing. Yeah, you're descended from that guy that was the king of the Netherlands like 120 years ago. But the guy who's like technically, in succession, the king of Holland right now, he's a commercial airline pilot.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a great
For
documentary.
funsies.
There's a great documentary about the legitimate royal family of England. Like, this royal family, this is not a bloodline goes all the way back to James the First. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
There have been usurpers, and there have been people who have killed the crown and just taken over and have just through history pretended that they were somehow linked. I'm a third cousin. No, you're not. So there's this documentary, and I think it's on Amazon Prime. It is so good, James. It is, somebody went back, some like English scholars, they went and they traced the actual line of the English royal blood going all the way back to William the Conqueror, right? And the actual king and queen of England, if the line had never been, usurped and broken up and forked off into weird directions, the actual royal family, who should be the royal family of England, are a bunch of hillbillies in Australia. They're like,
good.
They're a family of trash. and they are literally the most direct line from William the Conqueror.
William the Conqueror. We're going back that far. Dang.
Oh, yeah. He came back from the start. The first guy to unite the kingdoms. Yeah. Well, I guess that was but William the Conqueror was the Norman invasion of the Norman kings, which is what they like to consider themselves.
1066. Is this the kickoff return?
Yeah, but also I've got more to say on this because, as I told you, I am a royal hag. This royal family, these people, the Windsors, if you will, they're Germans. They're a part of the German royal family. They're not even English. Like the ethnicity of the Queen of England and her children. First of all, her children are German and Greek. That's what her children are. They're not. Prince Charles is half German, half Greek. He doesn't have a drop of English blood in him. The English royal family were German descendants. They came from the crown, from the royal family of Germany, and they changed their name during World War I. Because their real last name was like Holstenhofen. It's like something like, and so they made up the name Windsor. Windsor Castle was a place in England where the royal family had owned property for hundreds of years. And they, for publicity, like in 1915, changed the royal family name to Windsor so that they would sound more English and less German because they were at war with Germany. I mean, it's a big fraud. It's a total fraud.
Well, it's also layers upon layers here because Anglo-Saxon is the common reference for the ethnicity of England, but the Angles are from Germany and the Saxons are from Germany. And so the Angles got there first, and then the Saxons backed them up, and then they mixed. And then they had the Normans come down, which were really from South Scandinavia and North Germany, and so they kind of took over. Yeah, it took over via France. Look, and Rollo was only there for like 2 generations before it was William Rollo from Vikings. Yeah, he was the one who set that up, and William the Conqueror is his grandson. So they were really only there for 2 generations. They're pretty much, South Danish North Germany, like
they were fancy
Holstein.
Vikings who were trying to be on their best behavior. That's what the
Yeah.
Normans were.
So yeah, you have the Angles, the Saxons, and then the Normans, and it's like a mix of three. And then so what if the royal family comes from Germany? They're kind of treading in their own soup.
Yeah. That's what now we're going to impress each other with our knowledge of this particular area. That's what the Normans are. The Normans is short for Northmen. They're the Vikings. It's the area of France that was given to the Vikings who defended Paris against the invasions, the Viking invasions.
And Rollo in Vikings, did you ever see Vikings?
Yeah, I watched Vikings, but I also know the history. You know, Rollo and Ragnar were not really
brothers. That's what I was going to say. They're not brothers.
They're
That's
not real brothers.
a little too convenient, right?
But it made for a good story for the TV show Vikings. All right, how about your moment of joy? Let's do this. He didn't get in on the first ballot, but that's okay. He should get in tomorrow or next year. How about
switch it to where this is full screen?
It is full screen.
Let's see what Devin has.
No, it's not. No. I mean, like, put us as like there's another option down here when you're.
Like that? I don't know.
Okay, fine. This will work. This will work.
I want to be able to comment.
Okay.
All right. So this is a Monday Night Football game, his rookie year.
Let's see what Devin Hester can do with his kick from the 10. Break free in the open. Devin Hester.
Damn.
A record 5th return for a touchdown.
Let's see what he can do with the kickoff.
The Dion dance.
I like what you just saw.
5th return this season, tying the National Football League record set 35 years ago. Great chance for field position. 10 Bears up close.
And then,
here.
you know, about 10 minutes later.
Deep. Back to Devin Hester at the 5.
Right
Thrown down because of the onside. Takes it 95 yards for his second kickoff return of the night. Touchdown.
On Monday Night Football. Here's the thing about my man. Biggest statement. He put Super Bowl opening kickoff of the Super Bowl, Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football. He had his biggest game.
They ever give Rookie of the Year to a return guy? There's a lot of good rookies this year, but look at the impact he's had.
All right, so there you go. I wanted to share that with you. Now, let me show you my favorite. This is my favorite Devin Hester. Here's why it's my favorite. Because, we mentioned him before. This was Cordarrelle Patterson's rookie year, okay, with the Vikings. And the game opened up, Bears kicking to the Vikings, and Patterson returns it for a touchdown immediately. So, you know, the Vikings fans are like going crazy. And so now look at, 14:47 in the game. So there's 13 seconds has elapsed in the game. It's 7-0. Patterson just returns it. So now the Vikings have to kick to the Bears.
Mark Trestman, remember how they got behind early last week against
Devin
Cincinnati.
Hester return.
Is going to have to draw on that experience.
Dang.
Here, we're okay here. But by the way, let's not let that happen again.
Of course, Devin Hester is the greatest all-time return man, kick return man in the history of the NFL.
Look at him, he is
5
jacked
kickoff
up.
returns for touchdowns in his career, 12 punt returns for touchdowns.
And Mark Trestman told us it was Devin Hester who came to him and said, all I want to do is returns.
Because I can't run routes.
Hester
Deep in the end zone.
Into his own end zone. And he's in the open field.
You got to be the one.
He's got one man to beat. And run out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Why is that my favorite one, James? You want to know why that's my favorite one? Because the thing that people don't talk about, we talk about the touchdowns, but we don't talk about how just about every other return was like that. This team, that particular team, his rookie year, went to the Super Bowl with one of the worst offenses in the league. Rex Grossman was our quarterback, and they made it to the Super Bowl because they had the best defense in the league that led the league in turnovers, and they always had the ball inside the 50. Because every punt return, Devin Hester put that. He didn't score every time, but he never lost yardage. It was never like, Hester gains 3 yards. I mean, that is what was so incredible about this guy. The way he could he drove that team to the Super Bowl on field position because Rex Grossman, all he had to do was work with a 50-yard field. Just incredible. And I'm sorry that my boy didn't get in, but that's okay. He'll get in. He's a fan. Oh, should we watch the Super Bowl one? Should we watch the way? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I love this stuff. Okay, I like it anytime a real highlight looks like me playing Madden.
Okay. All right. Here you go. This is how we open.
Because that's why we admire these guys, because they do almost superhuman stuff.
It should also be pointed out that this famous Super Bowl return. Now, I told you the story about Tony Dungy, who wanted to psych up his team. And he said, we're not going to start this game off by kicking away. We're not going to start this game off by being in fear. We're not going to do that. We're going to kick it right to this guy, and we're going to show him that we can play special teams too. Now, what you also need to know about this is that it was a driving rainstorm. This was in the rain. There was no traction. It was pouring. Look at his helmet. It's all wet. It's pouring.
The college here at Miami.
This is how the Super Bowl
led
started.
the NFC in both kickoff returns and punt returns. And the Colts have had a hard time all season covering kicks. It's Hester trying to work it back to the middle.
Right through the middle.
Dang.
Here he goes. It's Hester inside the 30. Hester's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. And no flag, 92 yards.
People at the Colts on Thursday. Directional kick outside the numbers. They've got him. But what happens when you're so worried about Devin Hester? You don't attack. And Devin Hester finally goes, look, there's a big opening. He takes it, and he just outruns everybody.
Devin Hester, you are ridiculous.
So went to
there you go. All right, so I'm done. I'm done with the Devin. He didn't make it, and that's okay. Thank you all for indulging me. What do you got, James? You got anything today?
No, I got Jack Squat.
Okay, well, I've got a couple of things we can get into. That's not a problem. That is never a problem. Let's see. What do we want to talk about? We got the Super Bowl coming up. So I thought that today, what we could do is, we will give our Super Bowl bets, our picks, because
this is our last show before the Super Bowl.
Last show before the Super Bowl. Why not?
Okay.
But I don't like the gambling. I don't consider myself much of a degenerate. So I don't really like to gamble on things. But I'll tell you what I do like. I enjoy the prop bets. You want to go through some of the prop bets that we can make and see how we do? Maybe we'll keep a little running tally.
Okay, I got heads on the coin toss.
Heads on the coin. Well, that's entry level prop bet. That's not. You can bet on all kinds of things, not just that. All right, here are some of the more popular prop bets. Okay, here are some of the basic ones. Which team will score last in the game? James, which team will score last? The Cincinnati Bengals or the Los Angeles Rams?
Bengals.
I'm going to say the Bengals too. I'm picking the Bengals to win, and so maybe it'll be a field goal to win the game. Wouldn't that be exciting? What will be the first scoring play of the game? Will it be a run? Will it be a return? Will it be a long pass?
I would say a pass. Can I just say pass?
I'm going to say a run. I'm going to say it's going to be like a 2-yard red zone, right up the middle kind of run. I think that both of these quarterbacks are capable of putting together opening drives, and I think that's what we might see. All right. What will be the first offensive play in the Super Bowl?
Definitely a pass. I'm really strong about that one. It'll be a pass.
Punt. It'll be a punt. No, I think it'll probably be a run. I think they'll just kind of, settle it out. Both of these teams like to establish the run in order to open up the passing game. But yeah, okay. So you say run. You say pass. I say run.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Will either team score 3 unanswered times in the game?
No.
Oh boy, I don't know. I would wouldn't that be great if it was like in the comeback? Like 3
back
down, really big back.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Will either team? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that's rare. 3 unanswered scores in a Super Bowl. I don't think so. All right, coin toss. What are you going for? Heads or tails?
Heads. I already called that one.
You're going for
if
heads.
that's okay. Can I have?
Fine.
You're letting me have my first pick. That's not really fair.
Do you know why you can have heads?
Why?
Because tails never fails. Will the coin toss result?
50% of the time it fails.
Who will win? Which team will win the coin flip?
See that one I don't know. I guess if we're just guessing, give me the Rams.
The Rams. Will the team that wins the coin flip defer, or will they take the ball?
They will defer.
Yeah, man? Okay, I'm gonna say they're gonna take the ball because I am tired of this defer. I think these are two high-powered offenses, and it can be a situation where you just got to score first and stay ahead. The rest of if you're gonna trade back scores, you're gonna want to score first. So I don't think we're gonna see anybody defer.
Dude, I like that attitude, but that's just not how it goes.
This is a new thing. This is like a new, stat fueled choice. Just like how we always go for it on fourth down. Now we never used to go for it on fourth down.
Mm-hmm.
Now every coach goes for it on fourth down.
A lot.
We never used to defer the coin flip. Now it's like every single game they defer. We would like the ball in the second half. Why? You think you're going to be down? Come on now. Gatorade color for the winning team. What color will the Gatorade be that gets spilled on the winning team?
Kind of that greenish urine color.
Okay, well, here you got choices.
Lime?
Will it be orange, red, lemon lime, which is lime, green, yellow?
Yeah.
Will it be clear water? Will it be blue, or will it be purple?
I'm going with the lemon lime.
I'm going with orange. I think it's going to be orange.
Solid guess.
I don't know. In the jug orange? I don't know. I feel like if the jug is orange, it'll be orange. National anthem. Okay. Here, actually, you know what? Let me go to a different one here because I think this was better for the national anthem. It had more details about it. All right. So this is about the time of the national anthem. This is a big one. This is the one that people go crazy over. This is one of the most popular prop bets out there. In fact, according to what is this? PointsBet. This is the number one most utilized. I don't know. PointsBet. Mickey Guyton is singing the national anthem. Country singer Mickey Guyton. I don't know him. Bookies.com projects that 97.5 seconds or less for the country singer's performance of the Star-Spangled Banner. Now, this takes into account the fact that Guyton sang the anthem in 86 seconds back at the 2021 Memorial Day concert. But Super Bowl versions always tend to be a bit longer. 107 seconds or more in the last 9 years, the anthem has gone. This according to bookies.com. So they set the line at 97.5 seconds for the national anthem. Are you going over or under? You're taking the over or under?
I'm going to take the under.
I'm going the over. And you want to know why? Because as it says here, they always drag it out for the national anthem because this is the eyes of the world are on you. This is a big, I don't know who Mickey Guyton is.
Are you writing down our answers on this?
Not at all. But it's going to be on YouTube.
Yes.
I'll write them down later.
Okay.
I'll go back before our next meeting and I'll figure out what we got here.
Watch the show.
Yeah. I'll do the, I'm taking the over. You're going to take the under on 97.5?
Yeah, I'll do the under.
I think he's going to mix it, milk it. And I think that maybe there'll be a point where there's applause because he's a country guy. And I think it might be like, yeah. And, I think he's going to milk it. So I'm going over the 97.5 seconds. Then there's again, who will win the coin toss? We already did that. Okay, here we go. How about some halftime prop bets? What will be the first song performed at the halftime show? The halftime show this year will include performances by Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige. But which song will be first in the lineup? This is a guess. I think I know what it's going to be.
Nothing but a G thing.
SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Don't you think it'll be California Love? Don't you think that'll be? And what constitutes the first song? Like if the halftime show opens with California Love, and then they mix into something else, does that count as the first song?
Yes.
Because I think that seems like a natural.
1 second of the first song counts as the first song.
I'm saying California Love.
I'm saying nothing but a G thing.
Oddshark.com puts California Love at the top with plus 200 odds. Yeah. I'm reading this for the first time.
I don't mean to be a jerk, but that sounds like something they would end with.
I think it's how you open it. I think I don't know. You could, hey, look, it's an opener or a closer. It's, I think.
All right, so I think they would do Nothing But a G Thing, and then they would do Snoop, and they would basically do this in chronological order. They would do Snoop, probably What's My Name. They wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think they do Gin and Juice at the Super Bowl, and then
They might.
I don't know. I don't know what they would do for Mary J. Blige in this setting.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I gotta be honest. I can only. What's that one? I only know like one Mary J. Blige song, and I can't think of it right now.
No, I just know a lot of Mary J. Blige ballads, not ballads, ballads.
All right, so here's what the odds are saying. The halftime show this year is going to include performances by all of them. Odd Sharks put California Love at the top to open the set with plus 200 odds. In second is The Next Episode. So they open with Dre's, Next Episode. Mm-hmm. That's at plus 375. And then Family Affair with plus 400 odds. But I don't think they'll do that.
There you go, Mary J. Blige, yeah.
I don't think they're going to open with that, though, because they're not going to open with all of them together. They're going to bring them out one at a time for different applause breaks. You know what I mean? Like they're going to walk out. That's how you put the show. So they're not going to open up with Family Affair showing everybody. Stop it. Okay. Will Snoop Dogg smoke on stage during the halftime show?
Definitely not.
You don't think so, huh?
Look, I've seen him live, I think twice now, and he smoked both times on stage. So that is so totally his bit. But
you don't think he'll smoke a joint? It's legal in California. This is going to be a halftime show.
I hope he does.
Yeah. I bet he does. I bet he does. He sells smoke. He's got a whole weed brand, man. This is a big audience. I think Snoop's going to have a big blunt on stage. It's legal. When you see Bon Jovi playing at the halftime show, they got beers on their amplifier. Actually, maybe they don't. I don't know. But it seems like something that would be all right. Okay. Here's the other one. What will be the first song that Eminem performs?
Hi, my name is.
Yeah, that's plus 200 odds. That's number one. That's pretty much leading everything. So that's kind of what they got. Rap God is in second. Eminem coming out with Rap God. If he doesn't want to,
they can't do that because no one else is on it, and it's not even a Dre beat. And I don't know. I guess they could.
I don't know.
But it wouldn't even, Without Me would probably be my second guess.
Odd Shark says that Orange is the top pick statistically for the Super Bowl Gatorade.
Oh,
that's the one I took. And I didn't read it because I had to switch over to this page. I was looking at it on a different page. All right, let's go back to that one because this one had more of the prop bets. Okay, so who will sing first at the halftime show?
Dre.
Well, he doesn't sing though. I mean, he'll be seen first, but who will come out of the performers? Snoop, Kendrick, Eminem, Mary J. I think it's ladies first. I think you build up to the ones we really want to see. I think you build up to Snoop and you build up to Eminem. And I think you can always say ladies first, it was ladies first. So I think she'll come out first.
No, look, if they do Nothing But a G Thing, it would start with Snoop. And that was my guess. So I guess I have to say Snoop, but it's a Dre song, but Snoop just has the first verse.
Will Eminem make a political statement during the halftime show?
No, hell no.
Yeah, that's not like his bag. Yeah, I don't even know why that's a bet. Will a brand new song be featured during the halftime show?
Absolutely not.
Oh, I see, and I think it will. Again, I'm thinking about the stage. I'm thinking this is like a platform. You debut a new song, it's going to number one the next morning. I mean, it's certainly a big way to debut something new. Okay, so will all 5 artists collaborate together for a single song?
They don't really have a song because Kendrick Lamar doesn't do a whole lot of overlap with the other guys.
I think they will. I think that's the whole point. I think at the end of it, they'll all be out there together doing one song together. As opposed
it'd have to be a cover song of some sort because they don't have a song.
Well, couldn't they Family Affair? Couldn't they do that?
Would have to. Well, Kendrick Lamar's not on that, and I don't think Snoop or Eminem's on that.
No,
Wait,
it doesn't matter.
I don't even think
Super Bowl.
Dre's on that. Who's in Family Affair?
Dude, Maroon 5 played with Shakira at the Super Bowl halftime. They never did anything together before. This is just like a mashup of culture. But I see your point. All right, let's see. How many songs will be performed during the halftime show?
Oh, man. They will.
7. Don't they have like 30 minutes? They got like a full half hour, I think.
Man, I think they have 20 minutes, but they don't spend more than 2 minutes on a song. So there'll be some theatrical crap going on, and they might be able to squeeze in like 8.
Okay, so now these are the exotic prop bets. These are the ones that are really out there. Okay, will a fan run onto the field during the game?
No,
you don't think so? You don't think in this age of
I love it when it
Instagram
happens.
and influencers that somebody will try and with their GoDaddy.com T-shirt or something, something like that. I don't know. I'll put $5 on. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah, why not? Right.
We live in the age of attention. This is the biggest stage on It'll be the number 1 rated thing on television this year. And, these things happen. Will any player propose to his girlfriend on the field after the game? This is a good one.
Wow, that's an interesting prop bet. I would think not, but hell, I don't know.
It happens. Those kinds of things happen, And again, the age that we live in the age of the retweets and of the clicks and of the influencer. And I could see some big dopey lineman who has no profile, suddenly becoming the guy everybody's talking about tomorrow on the Today Show, right? Because
dopey lineman,
yeah. And then it's just and then there's stupid ass puppy bullshit. Who cares about that? Okay, how about some player props, right? Who will score the first touchdown in the Super Bowl? Did we already say that?
We did not. Well, we said the team.
Yeah. Who will score the second touchdown? How many receiving yards will a wideout have? These are not fun. Which quarterback will have more? Which quarterback will have more passing yards?
Burrow.
Man, Burrow chucks it, and Stafford's more of a technician. Like Stafford could kill you to death with like 15-year-old flats. It's like where Burrow will throw it 50 yards downfield to Chase and pick up a huge chunk all in one pass. I don't know. That's a good one. I guess it really does depend on how frightened of the Rams defense you are. And that's gonna be Chase with Ramsey the whole game. They already said Jalen Ramsey's going to be on Chase. So it's going to be like,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's going to be one-on-one. It's going to be that's going to be an interesting matchup to watch. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh, live betting. Okay, that's pretty much all of them. That's we don't need to do any more one. I like the halftime ones, national anthem prop bets.
What are you doing for the Super Bowl? You going somewhere?
Oh, wait, here's a good one. Here's one more, and then I'll answer that question. Concerning the national anthem, we did the how long will it take? Here's another national anthem prop bet. Will the artist performing the anthem forget or omit a word from the national anthem?
No.
You don't think so? Okay.
Nope.
I think you got to get
It's a country guy.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get that right. Will any scoring drive take less time than it takes to sing the national anthem?
Well, I'd say no, so I'll go with no, but that would be cool. 97.5 seconds.
That'd be great. Like just a bomb, the first and 10, first possession of the game, and you just bomb it out. That'd be great. That'd be cool. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all for the prop bets for the Super Bowl. Turns out I'm going over to, I'm going with E. And we are going to go to his in-laws, and we're going to watch the game over there. They're getting some food catered. And so that's what we're doing for the Super Bowl, as opposed to just me sitting here by myself, which was my other option. What about you? You guys doing anything?
Man, I have nothing planned. I have nothing.
Hi, Jen. Jen's here late. Welcome.
Oh, well, if Jen just got here, we could start over. You want to start over?
The whole show over. Luckily, all she has to do is wait another 10 minutes or so, and she could just back it up herself on the YouTube page.
All right, Pug, let's rack it up. Let's go.
Okay, so what else do I want to do? Our picks for the game. Who you like in the game? And let's not do point spreads. Just who do you like? Straight up. Who do you think's going to win the game?
Bengals.
Now, who are you rooting for?
I don't care, but I guess I'll lean Bengals.
I'm rooting for the Bengals, but I think the Rams are going to win. I'm rooting for the Bengals.
Hang on. Let me grab something. This will take like 10 seconds. Hang on.
Yeah, go ahead. Here's my thing. Okay, so when I was a kid and my team sucked, the Chicago Bears, me and all my friends, we adopted a new team. And my team that I adopted was the Los Angeles.
All right.
Yes, James, you're back.
All right. So my redhead, she's an artist. She went to like New Orleans School for the Creative Arts and all that crap, right? So she can like sculpt and burn stuff and whatever. So she has certain clients who get her to do stuff for them. And this one guy said, listen, halfway through the Joe Burrow championship season at LSU, he called her because she had done some other paintings for it. Like if you're a rich guy and you're like, my wife's turning 50, I want you to do a self-portrait for her. My wife will take a picture of her and just freaking paint it.
Wait a second. Are you asking me if I'm familiar of rich guys paying artists to do? Who do you think I live with?
Yeah.
What do you think built this house that we live in or paid the mortgage? Yeah, that's what he does. Fancy housewives go, I need something for my new red couch.
No. She will paint a human being. She will.
He can actually draw things. He can't do that. He's just good with colors. He just makes really cool color things that match pillows and couches and rugs.
Bunch of splashes and smears. Is that what he does?
Yeah, but they look beautiful. Right. He gets a big dollar for it.
So this guy that she had already done a couple of paintings for in the past, some rich dude, calls her halfway through the season. He's a big LSU fan. He says, "Listen, Monique, I want you to start collecting the front page of the Times-Picayune, which is the major paper in New Orleans. And when they win the championship, I want you to make a collage of it and kind of put your flair on it. And I'll pay you $800.
Ooh, okay, nice.
Well, I mean that's decent for So
that she just created out of whole cloth. Yes, absolutely. That's fantastic. Her creation earned her $800. $800 didn't exist in her bank account, and then she did something that she created, and suddenly there's $800. That's fantastic.
All right. So she told me, she's like, because I was going, I'm the guy that has to go to work every day. She's like, can you pick me up papers like after the games? And she told me about the project. And so I said, dude, if we're doing one
job.
Yeah, right. No, I said, if you're going to do one of these, you're going to do 10 of them. I might as well just pick up 10 papers and we'll just sell the rest. Right.
Look at you.
And so we did. Huh?
You got your pimp hand out. You put it away.
Right. So this is the last one. We ended up selling all of them. And this is we made them in 2 sizes. There were 5 that were huge and then 5 that were this size. Whatever the hell this is, right? And so these are the actual, like the physical pieces of paper. I don't know if she shellacked them or Elmer's glue. I don't know what the hell she does. And so she laid them all out, and then she put some sort of coating on them, and then she did this sort of purple vignette, and then she painted this Eye of the Tiger. It's the exact design that's in the middle of the field at LSU Stadium, at Tiger Stadium. And so we sold like 9 of them, and I'm like, can we just keep one? Can I just? And so we did. Yeah, and so we did. And so the first big huge one that sold for $800. We took another one and we just gave it to like my mother-in-law was doing some sort of fun or being a part of a fundraiser, so it went into the silent auction. And it went up to $2,300, but we didn't get to keep that money. Right?
That's not how silent auctions work. Yeah,
I guess it's more important to cure cancer or whatever. Yeah. So I kind of hope I have a vested selfish interest in Joe Burrow doing as amazing as possible, because I'm thinking I just might want to hold on to this for like 20 years, and then when there's like an LSU super fan like comes by and busts his nut looking at it, I'll be like, $2,000.
It's for sale. Yeah, it's for sale. My wife is a commercial artist. Works, that's how she earns her living. It's very nice. Look at that. The lovely and talented Mrs. Parker. That's very nice. So that's why I'm rooting for the Cincinnati Bengals, because I do not like Matthew Stafford. And for some, I can't explain it. And this hasn't been.
Isn't he from Southlake?
No, he's from here. He grew up 2 blocks away from here.
Highland Park. I was thinking of Chase Daniel.
It's one of the reasons I don't like Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford.
Shut up.
I don't. He grew up a rich kid. His dad owns an oil company.
Oh yeah, so screw him.
Yes, exactly. Nobody should be given that much in one lifetime. Just how I feel. I just feel that nobody should be spoiled to that degree. Here's another thing that's really interesting. Do you know who his best friend was growing up? This is so weird. I'm fascinated by people who are best friends and then they grow up and then they're both superstars.
Like Ryan Reynolds? I don't know.
Clayton Kershaw, the Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher, one of the Cy Young Award winner. Clayton Kershaw, one of the best pitchers in baseball, and Matthew Stafford grew up together. They played all of their leagues together. They played on the same football teams, the same baseball teams, and they both grew up a couple of blocks from here. So I also don't like Matthew Stafford because he played with the Lions, and the Lions are in my
kicked
division.
your butt a bunch. Yeah.
No, never. That's why he got out of there. But he was always pesky. The only reason the Lions were ever competitive was because of Matt Stafford. He's a tremendous quarterback. And there is a part of me, I guess, that goes, well, it's nice that someone with that much talent can finally be on a team that's going to build around him like the Rams have. But I find him to be smug, and I find him to be just too much good in his life. Rich kid, silver spoon.
That's enough reason to be screw that guy.
Yeah. Joe Burrow's a regular suburban kid. Joe Burrow's a regular suburban Ohio kid. He's playing in his hometown state. He's balling out, and he's about as cool an MFer as there has been since Joe Namath. I'm telling you, this guy, you see him walking with the big cigar. It's he's awesome. You ever seen the clothes he wears? He pimps out. He's got today they showed him he was walking through the honors thing, or no, it was before the honors. It was some press thing. He had this turtleneck on, and he had this big gold chain and a fur coat. He's a badass, man. He comes from humble roots, regular working class suburban family. I don't know. His dad might own an insurance company, but what I'm saying is, it's not oh, we're gonna put it up. I was like, hey, who's knocking in here? I don't remember giving another link.
No. I was gonna give you a blast from the past, an old memory. Can we do this?
Yeah.
Before we go, because I'm gonna blow your mind by giving you one of those member berries. Ready?
Member.
Oh
berries.
yeah.
Tell me you remember this.
Oh, hold on a second.
Put it on up there.
Let me answer. Oh, I got to put it up. I thought you were going to play it from your end.
I am, but I have a share screen and you have to activate it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, John, this is only the second time that the home team has played a home game in the Super Bowl. First time was last year. So it's 2 years in a row now. All right, here we go.
Do you remember this?
In this Billy the Kid song? Is this Billy the Kid song?
Yes. When was the last time you heard this, or even thought that this song?
About a country girl.
Huh?
She was a country girl.
We can't play it.
No,
Why not?
Because we don't have the licensing for it, and YouTube will strip our video down.
You think this is licensed?
Yeah, it was a major release. It was on a label. Yeah, absolutely. It's cool. I appreciate it, but yeah, man, I got in trouble today. Today during the High Noon Show, I played a trailer for the new Jurassic Park, and so then they dinged me for that. And it's it's a promotional trailer. The movie company would be happy that I'm showing this trailer to an audience. I'm not trying to make money off of it. So, but yeah, I'm sorry. It was a valiant effort.
Well, if you want to have some strange memory flashbacks, just listen to that song and you will feel like 2003 or whatever it was.
2005, something like that, where Billy almost became an international rock and roll hip hop sensation or whatever that was. But is he still in town? I don't even know. Is Billy the Kid still working?
I think so. I think.
How old is Billy now? Is he in his 40s?
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely in his 40s. He's older than me, I think. Not by much, but.
I always thought of him as he would have to be older than you because he'd been in radio for 10 years. So he's probably closer to my age than I recognize. You know?
Yeah, he probably is your age.
Oh, no, Billy the Kid is not 50. You can't be telling me that. I'm not going to believe that.
Why not?
Well, I learned some things about Chloe recently that I've never believed.
God, oh God, yeah.
It's
Oh,
fun when we can laugh about these things now. All right, it's 10 o'clock. You going to go? I got a couple other things that I'll do, but I can do them by myself. Oh, I do have one more thing that I wanted to do with you, though. Remember we were talking about the Dear Brian thing? Remember Dear Brian from yesterday? The girls putting up the thirst pictures?
Oh, yeah. Ryan Suave or whatever his name is.
Yeah. The preacher. So here, Jane Slater, who I love. Do you know Jane Slater's Cowboys reporter, NFL Network? I believe she is or used to be a part of 105.3 here, the sports stuff. Cowboys reporter here locally. Jane Slater is awesome. And she posted this tonight. It's the NFL honors thing. Did you see this?
Jesus, no.
See old Jane. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. Jane is beautiful. And look at her. She's all gussied up to go to the NFL honors thing.
Dude, she's perfect. Jesus. Yeah.
I thought maybe we could play a game where should we see what kind of comments the men have for her?
No. They're going to let us down. We're such pieces of garbage. We don't have to review this.
I haven't seen it, but let's see. Well, okay, there's Frank Smith. That's fine. I mean,
well, Drake likes it.
Drake likes it. White Mojado. I'm heading to the shower after seeing this. Okay, creepy. That's a creeper. He's telling her he's gonna masturbate now. That's a little bit weird.
No, he's just saying it's getting hot and he's got to go clean up. I don't know.
There we go. Anyway, I don't want to do this. I thought it was funny when I was thinking about doing it, but now it's just seeming weird because there is a lot of creepy. I wanted to explore based on what we talked about yesterday about how girls are.
You guys are super losers about that stuff.
It's Thirst Trap Thursday also.
Ugh,
Did you know that was a thing? Hashtag Thirst Trap Thursday. So there's a whole bunch of girls on the hashtag Thirst Trap Thursday thread. They're all just doing the sexy. I bet you Brian is going nuts. Pastor Brian does not like Thirst Trap Thursday.
It works on me, man. I know why they do it. I'll be scrolling through and it makes me stop and be like, What the heck's going on over here?
Right, because we're heterosexual men. And if we see a girl being sexy, we'll look at it. But do you feed into it? Do you stop and post, looking beautiful, darling? Do you get all
I would be humiliated if anybody saw me commenting on that crap.
Thank you. That's exactly it. And it's not that they aren't beautiful, and it's not that there's anything wrong with women. They're obviously doing it for compliments. That is obvious. A woman doesn't go, this is my new bikini top, and then take a picture of it and put it out in public if they're not looking for some sort of compliment. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with complimenting a woman when she looks good. It's fucking nice. I mean, I just think people, why are you objectifying her? Well, her hair looks nice. You can't tell her that her hair looks nice. Okay, let's be honest. She wants people to tell her that her hair looks nice. That's why she spent $200 on the dye job or whatever it is. Stop it. Now, what she doesn't want is people posting stuff like what that guy did. I'm going straight to the shower. I mean, or maybe she does. I don't know. I'm not a girl. I shouldn't be thinking for her. But with that said, I will die before I'll be one of those guys who's posting, you look fantastic. Like, I'm 52, and like you see like a 23-year-old girl, you look terrific. Oh, shut up, Dad. That's just creepy. I'm old enough to be her father. I shouldn't be acknowledging that I'm looking at her. I just scroll on by. Do not play into it. And that's my whole problem. My problem it's not that the girl is looking for a compliment. That's fine. It's the inappropriate way that men can't help but comment, Well,
even if 99% of us are good, if 10,000 people look at it, that means there's 100 idiots that just looked at it and are commenting dumb stuff on it.
Let me see your tits, sweetie. Like stuff like that. It's like, oh God, just stop.
I drink your bath water.
I hate
show feet.
I hate the obvious 50-something divorced guy who's who's commenting on his favorite 25-year-old Hooters waitress, her thread. Then get off of there, dude. You're a creep. That is
Well,
so
it's
weird.
also like I'm married and I'm in my mid-40s, and nobody even wants a compliment from me anymore. And okay, fine, I'm fine with that.
See, but I'm telling you, they do. I don't buy into that.
Yeah, like a 50-year-old woman wants a compliment from me, but these little thirst trap honeypots that are doing it, no.
You might be right, but I think there's a way to do it. I think there's a way to be dignified in giving.
Oh, no. We all know what the trick is. No. You don't comment on her. You comment on what's going on around her. You say, oh, man, I really like that dress, is what you say. Okay. Right? Not, I like your boobs, because that's what you're thinking. I like your dress means I like your boobs, or I like your butt.
I just hate the guys that use the out-of-date vernacular,
You go, girl.
Looking fantastic, darling. Stop it, Grandpa. She does not want that from you,
No.
Or, you just say, you look very nice. That's
like
it.
my dad used to say hubba hubba. I'm like, what does that even mean?
No, that's you're lusting. Hubba hubba means you're lusting.
Oh, is that what that means? I think it means you're 100 years old. Yeah. I think it means you're lusting.
It means both, of course. All right, there you go. That's the show for tonight, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for the noon show. Hope you can join me. Come one, come all. James is going to disappear. That's just what he does. He doesn't say goodbye. He waves, and then he's gone. He doesn't even stick around to hear the John Hinckley songs anymore. That's how dedicated he is. There he goes, and he's gone. All right. No, I don't want to do that one. Is there something else that I wanted to do, though? I mean, I guess I don't have to necessarily go. Nah, I think we're done. Should I give a quick look at Twitter and see if there's anything happening that we can talk about? Let's see. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Here's another one. Here's another one of these thirst trap Thursdays. A young girl in a bikini somehow made her way onto my timeline. I don't know her. I don't follow her. But somebody I do know and somebody I do follow apparently commented. And now here we are. Now she's on my timeline. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I would never in a million years publicly say anything to somebody who's that. NFL honors is trending. We already went through that. Oh, we didn't talk about this, man. You guys see Luka? Luka went nuts tonight in the first quarter. We had 28, 29 points in the first quarter. Unbelievable. But then he had 32 at halftime. So he cooled off or he hit the bench. I don't know. I wasn't watching. Zach Thomas and Devin Hester are both trending because people felt they should have gone into the Hall of Fame. Critical Role spoilers. Dick Vermeil, Coach of the Year. Okay, yeah, it's all sports stuff. It's all basketball. It's all. Apparently, the CIA is trending. I'll be talking about that tomorrow. That seems like it's a big story tonight, and it's probably going to stick around. Hey, did you guys know that the CIA is spying on citizens? Yeah, for like 20 years. That was a story 20 years ago. Why are we rehashing stories now? I don't know. Okay, I got nothing else. I love you guys. I have got my poetry. Albert, are you saying this is a cool shirt? Thank you. This is my Chicago Bulls shirt. This is the Bulls with the flag of Chicago on it. I like this shirt. I think this shirt is cool. I was wearing it during the noon show as well. I have not changed since 12 p.m., and I appreciate you for pointing it out. Jeff Glenn says, from the ages of 45 to 70, it's creepy, but when you become after 80, it's cute. Oh, that's interesting. I like that, Jeff. That's probably right. And you know what? I would say 40 to 70. I mean, if you're talking about a girl who's 25, I think a 40-year-old man, 25, 35, 40, 15 years. I don't know. I don't want to do the math. I don't want to do the math on that. But you're on to something. You're on to something with those numbers. Oh, Jennifer. You're Jennifer. Don't you be sorry. Yeah, you listen to it in the morning. That's fine. That's good. I don't know. I had nothing prepared for you today. I honestly, I've spent the whole night fooling around on Devin Hester Twitter, trying to will him into a first ballot Hall of Fame nomination, and he didn't make it. And now I'm upset. I was really banking on James having something. I had the prop bet thing. I had a whole thing about creepy guys commenting on girls. But honestly, this Devin Hester news has me a little bit bummed out. Oh, I forgot I got to do something. Okay, I got to go. I can smile a little now. Things are going good. I always had to be on guard. This is the last one of these shows now until Monday. We'll do another one on Monday, or I still plan on, like, if there's ever like big breaking news in the middle of the day, I'm going to jump on. So subscribe so that you get the alerts in case I just decide to jump on for no reason. I still want to do that. I haven't done it yet, but luckily there hasn't been anything really major that is developing before our very eyes. Okay, there have been a couple things, but nothing that I really felt like I wanted to jump in on. Oh, Jennifer, I'm sorry. I promise not to do that much sports. It bores me too. I am on a never-ending. But I do have hot takes on this big trade that occurred in the NBA today, and I have hot takes on the trades that didn't occur. But I'll save those for when I talk to the dog in about 20 minutes. Okay, bye everybody. See you tomorrow at noon. Have fun. Sleep well. Love y'all. So baffling to some. I have got an old guitar. That is all I need. I don't need no 401. I don't have the greed. Down the road. Jeff, I don't want to do politics. Why don't forever? Sports is divisive, but it's divisive in a fun, meaningless way. Politics just makes people mad, and I just, I'll travel far from the comfort nest. I am on a never-ending quest. Tomorrow is another day. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Found a different way, so baffling to some. Whoa, whoa. I can smile a little now. Things are going good. I always had to be. No, Jeff. Political news, especially of the kind that I think you're after, affects nobody. It's all it does is serve to break us apart even more. There is news out there that affects us. There is actual news. There is real news. Politics ain't news. Politics is an instrument for destruction. That is understood. Down the road I'll travel. Far from the comfort nest. He said the comfort nest, y'all. A never-ending skidoo-bitty-bop-bop. I am on a never-ending quest.